Do we really need a Captain America and a Black Panther game? Welcome to my domain. My name is Balthazar, and originally I wasn't going to make this video, like, at all, until they dropped this.
I do not take orders from anyone!
I don't have time for this.
Neither do I.
And I'm not gonna lie, this has me hyped. But the question is, do we need this game? Just so we all have some background so we're not all misinformed. This is a AAA single-player action-adventure game with no co-op by Amy Hennig, who's just this little-known person who created Uncharted 1 through 3, 4 kinda, Legacy of Kain, and Jak and Daxter, so that's definitely some resume. You get to play as the man in red, white, and blue, Captain America, the King of Wakanda Azuri, the new, or I guess old Black Panther, Gabriel Jones from the Howling Commandos, and this warrior woman. The latter isn't as impressive because obviously we all want to play as Captain America and Black Panther, with additional characters confirmed like Howard Stark and Julie, who's an original character. All set within a Germany-occupied France in 1943 against Hydra in an original story based on Captain America and Black Panther, Flags of Our Fathers. This baby, by the way, is running an Unreal Engine 5.4, and this isn't just a cinematic, this is all in-game. Don't believe me? Well, there's a 12-minute tech demo talking about the game that would like to have a word with you. And sure, it's cutscenes, but dear lord, the graphics are insane! I mean, sure, graphics aren't everything. Gameplay's a big part too. But this is literally a first look from a tech demo. Be patient. The Spider-Man 2 reveal gave us less. As of right now, we don't know a ton about the gameplay, but hopefully it's just as good as the graphics, and hopefully goes the Uncharted route of exploration and action throughout multiple areas. For example, when you play as Captain America, the action is like Uncharted, where you have to constantly move around the environment, hide behind objects to avoid fire, and you just have a shield instead of a gun, where a lot more focus is put on melee, using the shield for both offensive and defensive capabilities. Basically, the best I can hope for is that Captain America is a mix of long range and melee. Black Panther would be more stealth based, Gabriel is gunplay, and not only plays like Ada Wong on a WW2 budget, with the main focus being on Panther and Cap, our main heroes. The map should be linear, but also open world. Kinda think of how Uncharted functions, but on a larger scale. With all that said, I think this game has a lot of potential. The premise sounds awesome! Like, who doesn't want to beat up Nazis in the 40s? And based on the image of all of them together, we won't just be exploring France, but possibly Wakanda, where I wouldn't be surprised if the game's finale takes place in Wakanda during an attempted Hydra invasion to gain resources like vibranium. Kinda like how in real life, Italy and Germany tried to take over parts of North Africa before getting stopped by the British, which, would you look at that, conveniently ended in 1943, where Cap and Panther team up to stop Red Skull and Hydra. Maybe they'll leave the game open-ended for a potential sequel, or end it with Cap in the ice. We don't know a ton, but I'm curious to see where they'll take it based off the trailer. What we do know though is that we'll have some conflict between our heroes as Cap is serving his duty to his country and Panther is there for his kingdom. And most likely their goals align, they just don't really see eye to eye at the beginning. We also know another superhuman is there who could be anyone really, but we'll have to find out eventually. And I wouldn't be shocked if characters like Peggy Carter, Bucky, and the rest of the Howling Commandos, alongside characters like Baron Zemo or Baron Strucker, they could add a bunch of people, even Wolverine. We still have a year until its launch, but I'm curious to know this world's history, this game's story, and what we'll ultimately get. So yes, the answer is yes, we do need this, or at the very least, it doesn't hurt to have something like this. Anyways, this is Balthazar, signing off.